What if I told you that seeming destitute might make you wealthy? That seems ridiculous, doesn't it? So, hang around because I'm going to blow your head. In this video, you'll learn why driving a beat-up automobile might be your ticket to prosperity. You'll discover how looking poor may bring the proper people into your life. And I'll explain how living modestly may lead to early retirement. Let's plunge in. Have you heard of the curse of the red coat? The Diderot effect is a true phenomenon. A French philosopher received a magnificent new red coat and ended up replacing all of his belongings, since they appeared shabby in contrast. He fell into debt because of one expensive coat. Imagine you're given a Lamborghini. Doesn't it sound amazing? But consider the high gas prices, exorbitant insurance rates, and costly upkeep. A simple oil change may cost $2,000. All this hassle, and you didn't even buy the car. Here's the payoff. Keeping things simple helps you escape this pitfall. No pricey automobile equals no costly troubles. You're no longer under pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Instead, you may concentrate on impressing others with your personality, abilities, and ideas. That's true freedom, and it feels so much better than any vehicle journey. This simplicity applies to all aspects of your life. Having fewer clothing means spending less time picking what to wear. A smaller residence requires less cleaning and maintenance. Simplifying allows you to save not only money, but also time and mental energy. You may concentrate on what is genuinely important: relationships, personal development, and enjoyable experiences. Did you realize that 65% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? Many of them appear wealthy, with new phones, trendy clothes, and expensive automobiles, all purchased on credit. However, appearing wealthy is sometimes synonymous with poverty. Consider foregoing the newest iPhone or that flashy new automobile. Let's assume you save $500 every month. In a year, that equates to $6,000. Invest it in the stock market for 25 years, and you'll have more than $500,000, all from simply living a bit more modestly. What's the payoff? You're not simply saving money, you're accumulating wealth. You are providing yourself alternatives for the future. Do you want to start a business? Take a year off and travel? Retire early? Everything becomes feasible when you live below your means. And that is far cooler than any device. But it isn't just about large purchases. Small everyday savings can add up. Making coffee at home rather than going out to get it. Cooking dinners rather than getting takeout. These minor behaviors may appear trivial, yet they accumulate over time. It's like exercising a money-saving muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it becomes. Picture this. You're out with friends and someone suggests spending $500 on one night. Fancy dinner, VIP club table, the works. Sounds fun, but is it worth it? When I was 24, living in Hong Kong, I met a guy who always wanted to live large. He expected everyone to keep up. Know what I did? I went home instead of blowing my budget. When you live modestly, you weed out the show-offs and freeloaders. You begin to attract individuals who like you for who you are rather than your pocketbook. These are the pals who will be there when things go difficult, not only while the champagne is pouring. The reward is invaluable. True relationships. You form relationships based on shared ideals and experiences, not shared costs. And let me tell you that a night of laughter with good friends outperforms any VIP experience hands down. Living modestly draws both mentors and opportunity. When you're not trying to brag, you appear more personable. People are more inclined to share expertise, give assistance, or present possibilities when they regard you as grounded and real. Your network becomes about quality rather than number. And here is where genuine opportunities emerge. Here's a mind-bending fact. Lottery winners aren't happy over time. Scientists refer to it as the hedonic treadmill. We become acclimated to excellent stuff quickly. Is that a new vehicle smell? It fades. Was that a designer watch? After a few months, this will be old news. We're always looking for the next great thing, never content. But when you're not on the treadmill, something wonderful happens. You start to appreciate what you already have. Many folks do not have a comfortable bed, adequate food, or access to clean water. You find satisfaction in simple pleasures, like a gorgeous sunset, a nice book, or a conversation with a friend. The payout? Real, lasting happiness. Not the fake kind that comes from buying stuff, but the deep satisfaction of being content with your life. You're not constantly wanting more. Instead, you're grateful for what you have. And gratitude, my friends, is the secret sauce of happiness. This cognitive adjustment also lowers stress. When you are not continuously preoccupied with collecting or keeping expensive items, you open up mental space. You may concentrate on personal development, relationships, and experiences. You could discover new hobbies, acquire new abilities, or spend more quality time with loved ones. These are the things that lead to enduring memories and contentment. What is your magic retirement number? Most people think it's enormous. But here's a secret. It all depends on how you live. There's a regulation called the 4% rule. It states that you can retire when you can live on 4% of your savings every year. So, if you require $40,000 each year to survive, you'll need to save $1 million. But what if you live on $20,000 each year? You simply need $500,000. Living modestly not only increases your savings, but it also reduces the amount required to retire. It's a double whammy for anyone looking to retire early. You are saving more and using less. It's not about deprivation. It's about prioritizing what's most important to you. What's the payoff? You could be able to retire years earlier than you expected. Imagine having more time to accomplish what you want because you avoided some unneeded indulgences. Freedom to travel, explore, hobbies, spend time with family, or perhaps begin that passion project you've been thinking about. This technique also allows for more flexibility in retirement. Perhaps you don't want to completely retire. Living simply allows you to transition to part-time job early or establish a small business without feeling pressure to replace a high-flying lifestyle. You're buying yourself alternatives and freedom, which is far more valuable than any luxury object. So, here's the main secret. Living modestly doesn't mean seeming impoverished or restricting yourself. It's all about freedom. Financial independence allows you to select how you spend your money. Time freedom to pursue what is important to you. Mental liberation from the stress of maintaining appearances. When you accept modest life, you are not striving to pay off items purchased to impress people you do not even like. Instead, you're creating a life filled with experiences, connections, and peace of mind. You have the choice of taking chances, changing occupations, or retiring early. In essence, living modestly opens up a world of possibilities. It's about being rich in all the ways that truly matter, rich in choices, in time, in contentment. And isn't that the kind of wealth we should all be striving for? If this movie has opened your eyes to the benefits of simple life, then share the treasure of knowledge. Click the like button and subscribe for more information on creating actual riches. Leave a comment telling me how you plan to embrace humble life starting today. Remember that living modestly does not mean denying yourself. Rather, it means empowering yourself. It is prioritizing freedom, peace of mind, and possibilities over transient goods. Would you rather have a luxury wardrobe or the freedom to shift jobs without fear? A luxurious automobile or the opportunity to retire years earlier? When you live simply, you say yes to a life full of opportunities and experiences. In a world that's always telling you to spend more, be the one who chooses to live more. Keep it simple, keep it smart, and keep building that real wealth.